The throw is wild. His hot hitting continues. Don Mattingly stepping in now for the Yankees. Base hit center field. Here comes Clemente around third. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. Well, we go bottom 6, and now Alejandro Kirk. And a pitch. And that one is in for a strike. Kirk, in his 3rd season, 24 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And the 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back.
But he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a pop-up. Clemente in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Whips it across. 3rd out. Top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Guerrero. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The center fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
Looking to complete the cycle with a double.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Out there to center. Espinal snags it for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. And stepping in for the Yankees, Sammy Sosa. That one ripped. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Joe Torre getting ready to hit. That's hard hit in the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Seventh inning stretch time. Major League Baseball is on the show.
No base hits in the series for him. So you just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The 0-1. That's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The punch. Out there, and one out now.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in, because he just couldn't pull. With 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
And now Santiago Espinal.
0-1's the count.
The Jays yet to pick up a hit here. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is number 50.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Now this is in the air down the line. Judge has it side. Up, brings it in for the third out. Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Mickey Mantle. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The pitch. And that's a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does.
This one is smashed down the right field line. And back there. Fair and gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That's ripped. Base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
Mansingy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
So, man aboard, Roberto Clemente digs in now. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
0-1 now. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Digging in, Don Mattingly. Now that's smacked to right center. Base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Espinal makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ricky Henderson.
And up next for New York, Ricky Henderson. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 8th. Here's George Springer to start it off. Messina back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Messina still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Strike two. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
In the air, left field. Mantle flying after this one. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Tough to see the no-no end here with just 6 outs to go, Boog, but still a great performance on the mound, and now we'll see if he can get right back to work and go after the next guy.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. His righty-lefty splits there. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Foul ball.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him. Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been to many games as a fan.
Springer, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
In the air, left field. Mantle makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. The pitch. Lined into left center, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Now here is Sammy Sosa. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Judge around second, headed for third. And that's a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Joe Torre stepping in now for the Yankees. Lined, and that's a base hit. One run across. Now 2 runs score, and they extend their lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now the left fielder, Mickey Mantle. Ripped into right center, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Now here is number 50. That one ripped. And gone. Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it did, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel contact as solid as he did right there.
Don Mattingly will hit next. Line drive, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Man at first. And next for New York, Mark McGwire. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Mattingly round second on his way to third. It bangs off the wall. Bichette relay to second. Tag, and he's in there.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ricky Henderson, the next to hit. In the air out to center. Espinal pulls that one down. Both runners tagging. He's in to score on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These guys are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Aaron Judge now at the plate. Singy, he's got a history. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Base hit and a run in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And next is the designated hitter, Sammy Sosa. And a rope into center field, base hit. The throw to third. He's in there.
Now batting, catcher, Joe.
So they're at the corners now. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Torre.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. And here is Matt Chapman. Messina back to work. There's a strike. Chapman gets a piece there. And the 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Varsho in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Strike two.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.